this way. Nemo!
In Sydney, Rob has been anxiously waiting for a very special little patient to arrive.
All right, let's go. When Nemo came into BARC, which is the Blacktown Animal Rehoming Centre, we were all in shock. Ready? Oh.
Rescue worker Alex is hoping Rob can help the lively 12-week-old stray after a tragic start to life.
Good girl.
Today we've got little Nemo, little puppy I'm told with a deformity in the front leg.
Okay. No one has ever seen anything like that before. We were so worried she was in pain, but she was super friendly, super happy. You couldn't even tell anything was wrong with her. She was just so happy and cheerful the whole time.
Are you a good girl? Oh, yes. What's this?
Little Nemo. Hello, sweet. Oh, you are the friendliest little thing. How are you, Mama? You're gorgeous. You are very gorgeous. You are very gorgeous. You know you're gorgeous. Oh, gosh. You poor baby. It doesn't matter who you are. As soon as you see Nemo, your heart melts. That little puppy, adorable as she is, wags her tail. She is so lovable. All you can do is just think, how can I help you? Right, come on in here.
Thank you.
Just take a seat there for me. Oh, gosh, so she's such a happy little soul. We can learn so much from dogs. If it was a human, you'd be going, why me? But this puppy, with all its abnormalities, she seems to be coping okay.
Yeah. We're just worried she's in pain.
Just pop her up here, let's have a look. Yeah, she keeps bouncing on all those bones. They're going to come through the skin. We have to do something one way or another. Let's just see how she walks, how she compensates. Just go over there and call her, she'll come to you.
Nemo. Oh, hello. Good girl. Nemo. Good girl.
Hello, Bobby. Oh, gorgeous. Yes, I love you too. All I see is this beautiful little heart that's coming towards me and trying to walk along with that little flipper of hers that she's made out of some great deformity and compensates for that terrible little leg of hers. I hope we can help her in some way. Hello. Let's take a seat up here again. I'm just trying to work out which bone is which and which joint is where. Oh my gosh, seriously, in 50 years of practice, I've never seen anything like this. I cannot believe the amount of deformity in that front leg. It looks like there's bones growing out of bones. I have no idea what's going on with this. It is just structurally, unbelievably a catastrophe. Oh, princess, what has happened? What has happened, eh? Okay, we're going to need to get some good x-rays for her so we can tell you what's going on. Come on now. Hey, little one.
Before taking the x-rays, Rob checks Nemo's heart to make sure the youngster is okay to undergo a general anaesthetic.
Thank God the heart's normal. Hey, there's a good girl. That's my baby. Just go to sleep. Just relax. Relax, Bubba. I know. A bit frightening, isn't it? I hope we can help her in some way because dogs take around 80% of weight on their front legs. Nemo has only one front healthy leg and it's trying to balance on the back legs as well. It's going to put pressure on all these other legs.
When you're ready, take the shot. Fire. Thank you.
Rob takes x-rays of Nemo's badly damaged leg from several angles.
Fire.
He hopes the images will explain how such a young dog came to have such a horrendous deformity.
Yes, sweetheart. Boy, oh boy, you are a challenge. Can you save that leg?
I have never seen a deformity like this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this.
With the x-rays finished, Rob takes his precious bundle to share the results of the scans with worried rescue worker Alex.
Okay. She's all awake. Come on through, we'll go and have a look at these x-rays, eh? Up here. Just grab a seat there.
Thank you.
Here you are, Nemo. Off to Mother.
Oh.
Let's have a look at these x-rays. Oh my gosh. You don't have to be a vet to know that this is abnormal. This is weirder than I thought. This is what it should look like. Just have a look at some of these other x-rays. Bones everywhere. We've got the humerus here, the upper arm, and here is the ulna, and this is the radius. They should be together, sitting underneath this bone, the humerus. So those two should be together. These toes should be coming straight out this way. What we thought was the elbow is in fact the wrist joint. There's no normal anatomy here.
So how do you think it happened?
Well, I can't believe it's a congenital deformity that's just born like that. To me, it looks like she's had a severe trauma early in life. Maybe mother sitting on it or someone's dropped her, and it's a matter of what are we going to do about it? Can we bring these together somehow underneath that, straighten it a bit? It won't be functional with all the joints, it'll be stiff and straight, but it'll give her great support that she'll be able to walk on. She'll have a limp the rest of her life. The other alternative would be to see whether a prosthesis can be put in, and then of course the third alternative is just to amputate. That's the easiest way out, but easy is not necessarily best for Nemo, so we want what's going to be best. As an orthopaedic case, it is the most baffling case. It may end in amputation, but we're going to try other things first. I'm not sure where this case will end, I really don't know, but I know I'll do my very best to get it right for this little puppy. There's fine to start with. Whoop, just put it, lift her little head up.
Rob takes photos of Nemo, which will help determine the best course of treatment for the lovable former stray.
Okay, I'll send the photos and the x-rays to a couple of different specialists. I'll be in touch with a treatment plan and work out what day and what we're going to do for her.
All right, thank you so much, Rob.
Thank you for trusting me with her.
Come on, come on. Come on. Good girl.
It's 2 weeks since x-rays revealed the full extent of the massive deformity in the little dog's right front leg.
Good girl. You're very good.
Watching Nemo run around is so good. She's so fast, that leg doesn't bother her at all. It doesn't slow her down because she doesn't know any different.
You're pretty fast.
In an hour's time, the vivacious young Staffy Cross will undergo surgery that will hopefully save her shattered limb.
So it's a big day for Nemo. Since we were last here, nothing's changed. She's such a happy little girl.
Are you a good girl?
The team at Bark are feeling a little bit nervous because it's such a big thing for such a small dog to do at the moment. But we're all got our trust in Dr. Rob, so we know he'll do a good job. She's been really good at the facility, so we'll be keen to get her back and get her into a lovely home so she can spend her life there.
Hey, little Nemo, how are you, gorgeous thing? Where's my kisses? You are very gorgeous. You are very gorgeous. Come on in. I'll explain everything that we're doing. You are mine. Come on. It's been a little while since I've seen her. She's even sweeter now. I don't know. Every time I see this dog, I just fill up with the love that she gives me. So, a really big day today for Nemo. I've spoken to a lot of people, both here in Australia and United States, even England. No one has seen this before anywhere that I've searched. So, unfortunately, prosthesis is not a possibility for Nemo. There's one of two options. Amputation, of course, or trying to salvage something of this limb and make it at least something that she'll be able to use through her life. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I really don't. Yeah, this one has really plagued my mind
and my sleep as well. It's nightmares I've been having over where do I go with this case.
When does amputation become a thing?
That is a really good question. Amputation may have to happen even today. If I can't get everything aligned with enough skin, it may not be an option for her to progress trying to save that limb in any way. I don't know if that's the case or not. No, but I'll do my best for you, baby. Oh, don't do that. I love you too much.
Of all the surgeries I've done in my career, this one sticks out as the most complex and where do I go with it type case, because no one's ever done this before and I don't know if I'll achieve anything or not for this puppy.
I wish I loved you. I wish I didn't love you. I hate loving you.
But I just want to see if I can get these bones together. It'll support the other leg. Otherwise she'll go through puppyhood and growth on one leg, put a lot of pressure on all the joints on that one leg, and that can cause arthritis and other problems.
Oh, seriously, Nemo? What sort of foot are you going to have? Why am I doing this? Hate you. I hate you. Time for you to say goodbye and time for me to start sweating.
All right, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, Nemo.
Say goodbye, dear mummy.
Be a good girl.
After you.
So it's kind of sad saying goodbye to Nemo. I'm a little bit anxious for Nemo and Dr. Rob because who knows what's going to happen, but I know he'll do what's best for Nemo and I think she'll be great. She's a tough cookie.
The incisions, we're going to have to go through there to bring you down into position, bring you down and straighten this. Put all these together again. Oh, wow. This is worse than Humpty Dumpty. The big worry is will there be enough skin? Darling, there's only one way to find out now. This is it, darling. All right? So we're going to give it our best shot for you. You're just too beautiful. It's all right, Bubba. It's all right, Nemo. Baby, baby, baby. It's all right. Shh. I know, darling. Good girl. Good lass. There's my girl.
Rob has anaesthetised Nemo before attempting to reconstruct the rescue puppy's mutilated leg.
Let's see if we can do it.
It will be the most challenging surgery Rob has ever performed.
Turn her over this side so we can get the fluids running. This is like the first surgery I've ever performed in my whole life. There's nothing anywhere about what approach to do with this. So I'm using all the experience I've ever had over 40 plus years of being a veterinarian and just trying to put this limb back together again. That toe has to go, it's non-functional anyway. And this has to be joined up with that. Even though she's been born with this terrible malformation, this animal is so lovable, just adores the world, adores everyone. She doesn't care, I'm the same as everybody else and I just love everybody. She's got a heart of gold, this little dog. All right, let's get started. Here we go. See if you can just stretch that skin that way a little bit for me. Just pull it apart for me now. I've got to work out how to get that to there. That's the wrist. What we think is the elbow is actually the wrist. So what I'm trying to do now is release enough soft tissues around what would be the wrist. And we're trying to realign the bones into a straight line. That's the elbow. Can we bring those tissues and stretch them? And it's literally trying to bring in a lot of brute force. Stretch those out a bit. Release these tissues, we've got a chance. Come on, baby, let it go. And we're trying to straighten all this out, and the amount of pressure I'm having to put on the wrist is crazy. It's just so deformed. I've also got to
pull the ulnar down and try and get it under the humerus. Then I'd have to bring the radius down, and the amount of pressure is frightening me because I could snap the bones. How does the end of a radius end up with a toe? This is a terrible jigsaw puzzle. If I snap the bones, all bets are off. We will definitely have to amputate. The guy will just bend this around. Yeah, sure. It's like when you look at the books, they say, just do this. Cut from A to B. There's no A to B on this dog.
Nemo's abnormal anatomy is also making it virtually impossible for Rob to navigate the vital nerves and blood vessels in her severely damaged leg.
There's a big blood vessel there which I really want to preserve. When you stretch a blood vessel that's that big, it becomes that big. And if that's compromising the blood supply to that limb, we'll lose it. I just don't know if we're going to make this one done. If we can't get this done, we can't get any of you done. Come on, baby.
Rob, her oxygen's gone down.
Knock the nitrous off. Just want to achieve something for this little dog. Please, get her oxygen level back up. So this is really difficult right at the moment. You know, her oxygen levels have now dropped twice. This is the second time. I don't want to make a third time lucky. I'm really worried. What do I do? I've got to make a decision. It's really hard. Sorry, you're right.
But suddenly, her condition deteriorates once more.
Her heart rate's dropped.
Her heart rate's dropping. We're losing her. Her life's more important than anything, so we're going to have to amputate. I want to get out of here for her sake as quickly as possible now. I just have to amputate and not think about it in any emotional sense. Very difficult, but that's what we have to do. We need to save her life. Oh, Nemo. Sorry, Princess. That's the way it goes. I'm going to take it off at the shoulder. Just got to cut through all the muscles, tie off the blood vessels, and then disarticulate it. Poor little monkey. I know I'm doing the right thing by her now, but I'll go to my grave wishing I could have saved that limb for her.
Although removing Nemo's leg will be much quicker than trying to rebuild it, Rob still worries he could run out of time if her vital signs don't improve.
This is not a standard simple amputation. There are vessels where there shouldn't be vessels and muscles that are not even aligned properly. Everything's in a weird position. I certainly don't want to cut the wrong thing, but on the other hand, I don't want it to be under for any longer than she needs to be. How's her colour? Heart rate gone up a bit. I've got to hold the nerve here. Good. We are very close.
But with the amputation almost finished,
I'm hoping we've tied off the really big blood vessel that is underneath here. No, we haven't.
Nemo is soon fighting for her life again.
Swab. Swab again. So I thought I had a blood vessel there, the main one, tied off, but it wasn't. As I cut through some more tissue, blood spurts out, and really I've got to act very fast now. I've got to get in there quickly and shut that off, otherwise she'll bleed out. It won't take long for this little pup to lose a lot of blood. Swab there. That's it. I think we got him. Good.
Narrowly averting disaster, Rob successfully completes the amputation.
Okay, we're done. Let's get her awake. She's already starting to come to. My little one. Now, I do love you. Hope you won't hate me, but I had to take it off. That's a good girl. Here we go. We don't need that light on anymore, do we? Not in your eyes. No, those beautiful eyes. Here she comes. Here we go, Bubba. I know she'll accept life quite okay on 3 limbs. I would have loved to have that as a bit of a stump, bit of a crutch that she could have used. Good girl. Good girl.
There we go, darling. There we go. I know. Had to take it off, brother. Sorry. Good girl. It's all right. I'm right here. Right. It's going to be all right. Yeah. It's still got to be. They just get to you sometimes. This is one of those cases, just... Right now, I just feel pretty gutted. I've invested mountains of time and thought into little Nemo, and worse still, way too much emotion. I know I get too involved with my cases, but how could you not with this gorgeous little dog? And so the relief that she's okay is absolutely fabulous. It's overwhelming. So it does really get to me, and I just, all of a sudden, everything goes. She's not in pain, and she's waking up, and she doesn't have to worry about that. She's going to have to concentrate on 3 legs, and we'll help her with that. We'll help her with that. All good. My baby, my little baby, how are you? Good girl, I love you. Let's have a look how that wound's going, princess. See?
It's now almost a week since Rob was forced to amputate little Nemo's front leg.
Look at you. Bubby, bubby, bubby. This leg's a little bit too bent, isn't it, princess? It's a little bit worried how you're bending there, sweets. I want you up on that. I've got to get you up on that a little bit more. The wound's healing really well. She doesn't even act like anything's happened to her. Normally, I have to help them after an amputation, especially with a front leg, learning the balance again. Not this little pup. The next day, she was up and running about. She's going really, really well. You might increase the calcium in your diet. Get you up on those toes. But that looks good. Good girl, I love you. You are gorgeous. Can't make you any more gorgeous. She just doesn't stop delighting you. She's just a ball of love, this dog. I can't believe it. She just kisses you, and she's just delightful. Okay, let's see how you balance and run around, eh? Come on, let's go. Okay, let's see how you enjoy the grass, hey baby? A bit of vitamin D with the sun. Come on, puppy. Come on, my darling. Up, 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 up. Good girl. Good girl. Go for a run. You are doing really well. Up, 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 up. Oh, my darling. Here's my darling girl. With Nemo, I would love to help them find that forever home that she just delights everybody in the family and is the only dog there. Having said that, it'll break my heart when she goes. Boop, boop. Where are you going? He's a baby. He's my baby. My baby. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Oh, belly rub, belly rub. Don't know if I could fall more in love with this dog. It's a real problem, but she's going to have to be here for a few years, I think. I'm not sure yet. Oh, come here. It's like a whip, isn't it? That tail, but just can't stop. Can't stop with that tail. You run around like nothing's ever happened to you. Yes. Oh, you're just gorgeous. Yes, you are. All right, take you back inside. Oh, sweetheart, this is so hard. It's been such a good time with you. Fabulous 6 weeks.
For Rob, this is one of the most emotional journeys he'll ever take.
Time to get into a forever home where you're just the only dog.
My son especially has been wanting a dog for about 5 or 6 years, practically his whole life. So we decided we wanted a dog. We've been looking online. When we saw Nemo, we fell in love with her instantly.
Drive over here was a bit of an effort, to be honest, and at times I thought I should have had somebody else driving because I was so distracted, thinking, is this going to be good for her, is it not? Trying to question it even now. Make it easy for you, eh? Make it easy for you. Hey, Brooke.
Hey, Rob.
How are you? Good,
Not too
good,
bad.
good. Here she is.
Hello.
Oh, you're happy here.
Hello. Good girl.
She'll make a wonderful pet here.
Oh, she's going to be very loved.
Oh, she'll be very much part of the family, I can promise you that. She just doesn't know anything but love, don't you? No, I know that.
Seeing Nemo come in with Rob, knowing that she's at home, it was exciting. That's my new baby.
Anything she needs, Brooke, anything at all, you just let me know.
No problem.
All right. It's a bittersweet day. I mean, didn't want to separate from her ever, to be honest, but I know she's better off as the only dog in the household. While she's young, she'll fit right in and be a member of the family, and that's what I want for her.
If you guys loved that video, great. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel below. That way.